Our Minecraft server is provided by Servercraft, offering reliability, support, and performance. Get your own server from servercraft.co. Want something to listen to while playing Minecraft? Why not try an audiobook? From Audible, listeners of our show will get one free book of your choice when you sign up for a 7-day trial. Go to audibletrial.com/The Shaft.
This week's episode is sponsored by Aussie Convict, who says,
hiding in a cave on the AU survival server, SOS!
Vliganar, who says,
Spain may have won, but Holland will be back.
Captain Dynamic, who says,
mod tools plus users equals chimpanzees with 64 dynamite. I can't see.
Noel Jarvis, who says, if you hear this, you are probably watching The Shaft. Kelador, who says,
I'm terribly sorry for my stupid comments.
Lugnuts, who says,
Griefing Bibbles 36 with Bedrock is not cool. Shame, admins.
Captain N, who says, search for undead romance in the Shaft wiki. Madley, who says,
Toasted Jelly, you're so toasted.
Timothy, who doesn't say anything, and Bitburner from Minecraft.com, who says,
shout out to the Shaft mod. Ninja mods are on the prowl.
Can't sleep, gotta build. There's a ground that needs to be drilled, and all I wanna do is dig.
From the Dead Workers Party, a podcast about all things Minecraft. Enjoy your stay in the Shaft.
The Shaft, episode 25, recorded on March 20th, 2011.
I'm Brent Copeland.
I am Wes Wilson.
And I'm Eric Fullerton, and we got Minecraft Chick.
Hi.
Right here. Yeah, she's in the studio today.
What's up?
We did some filming.
Yes.
We did a lot of filming. Yes, we're making a music video, and
That's awesome.
and it's
I do say so
crazy town in here.
It is.
And people who were stuck around last night for the show may have or may have not have gotten a sneak peek.
Yeah, a little preview.
And then we went to a bar and embarrassed ourselves
Oh yeah.
and filmed the reactions. And they may or may not be in the video.
Right. But we are working on a little behind the scenes too, so we'll put a video out of that too, and you'll get to see all the crazy antics that happen behind the scenes.
Yes.
Which is
We'll have to work at not singing the song that's been stuck in my head.
I know.
That's all right. I already got Friday in everybody's head for the year.
That's true, actually. Actually, our awesome song isn't stuck in my head now.
Yep,
Great.
Yep, I've ruined it all so that we don't have you don't have to worry about giving it away.
Yeah.
It's impotent.
It is. Let's do this thing.
I'm just so happy every time that plays.
All right. Journeys. Anybody play this week?
I'll go first.
Okay, Wesley.
I drank a lot of wine last week, and
While playing the game?
and the people on the Minecraft server were all getting together, and we're like telling all the people, hey, come on over, we're gonna do some live streaming, and Josh was there, and Alf Null was there, and Ted Nader was there, and it was great, and I was being silly because I had almost an entire bottle of wine. And
Really? I saw a tweet that said something like, Wes is really cool when he's drinking wine.
yeah, that was right before I killed their server.
Oh, what'd you do? What did you do?
Well, there was a lot of stuff going on, and they were trying to show me these new. There was this new mod, and I can't remember the name of it right now, and I'm sure they'll mention it in the chat room in a second. But they were showing me this new mod, and everybody was doing things like they were spawning slimes and giants and gas and all kinds of crazy things. And so while everybody was being funny, and by the way, the mod is called Voxel Sniper. Have you heard about it, Brent?
No.
It's basically, it allows you to build things, more organically without you. It's kind of like World Edit, but better.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well, not if you blow up servers with it.
Well, no,
okay.
that's just it. I blew it up with World Edit. I was like, okay, well, everybody's having so much fun. So I built a tower, like about 30 stone blocks in the sky. And then I did a / fill stone 400 to make I wanted to shut off the sun.
Jeez.
And instead, I shut off the server. Because that
tried to go 400 up?
No. It was just a disc. I tried to create a disc of solid stone, and because I wanted to shut off the sun. But when in the middle of the day, when you change the lighting on that many blocks at once, pi r square, and the R was 400, so that was, anyway, yeah.
Wow, you're all mathematical.
Wow.
Yeah, so I killed their server, and so I spent the next 30 minutes apologizing.
Oops.
And
But-
now laughing about it.
But it came back up. It came back up pretty quickly. But evidently, changing the lighting, that much lighting at once when it's not nighttime, that they didn't like that.
Oh.
So don't do that. Don't ever do that.
But they rebooted it and everything's fine?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they started a new server over there, and they were showing off all their cool new things. They built a Parthenon and built all this housing, and they were doing some really cool stuff, and it was neat, and it was fun, and I had to spoil it for everyone.
Well, I see a theme today. Are you done with your...
Sure, yeah.
Because I killed a server too, but it was our server. So I've been sick. My whole family's been sick this whole week, and under the haze of pills and stuff, I decided, hey, let's try to go ahead and upgrade our server to full bucket and get some more plugins.
Because we were on
and,
Craft Bucket.
Yeah, and it's still technically, I think, Craft Bucket, but it's using more of the plugins, and the McMyAdmin came out with a new thing where you can upgrade to Bucket and add plugins and do all this stuff within the utility. So I was like, hey, that's cool, let's do that. And it's something happened with our permissions where everybody got everything and permissions just were not working. So all of a sudden people were able to kick people, ban people.
That's
not good.
Restart the server, just basically whatever. And so I've been working with the Servercraft guys. They were really great trying to get everything fixed. I mean, it was late at night, and they got it working with permissions, but it's they think it's something to do with the group manager plugin that comes with Bucket. We were using something called permissions. But they think maybe we have too many people on our registered list and it can't handle that many or something.
That's very weird.
So they're submitting a ticket to see if they can get them to upgrade that plugin. But we thought we had it fixed, but something keeps happening. I think it's on restart or something where it keeps going back and grabbing the old permissions files. And all of a sudden everybody gets, whatever, tools again. And let's just say the Shaftlands is not the place to be right now.
No.
It's Griefer's paradise.
But now I'll tell you one thing that was kind of interesting. We went to a temporary map.
Yeah.
The other night, and I log on and I didn't know anything, and I log on and all of a sudden I'm dead, and then I respawn and I'm around all these people and it's chaos. There's craters and lava and water, and I mean it was.
Well, how that started was we decided to see if we could get to adminium only using creepers and ghast. So we're all just sitting there summoning creepers and ghast as fast as possible, and they'd blow up. And anyway, so it was crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, there was, and it looked like a broken world. It looked, like someone had just shattered the planet, and the lava and water were flowing. And basically, there were a bunch of people hopping around with diamond swords trying to kill each other because someone turned PvP on.
Yeah, we did that too.
And yeah, so immediately I'm like, well, screw this noise. I'm all, you kids get off my lawn. And so I walked off and started, and I'm like, well, I want to. So I started building a house out of adminium because I didn't want anybody to mess with me. and I found this really great place, and I was like, okay, this is cool, And so then I logged off, and when we logged back on again, it was a totally new map. Yeah. And I was like, oh, well, where's my... Okay, so I started looking for some new stuff. And so then I went and I decided I was going to start a really huge project. Mm-hmm. And I teleported to your building that you were working on with all the art in it.
Yeah.
And then I walked, like one vision line away and started working on this huge sandstone tower. And then, and then the next day that was gone too.
Oh.
So yeah.
What is this art?
Well, we can't have like 40 maps, going.
Yeah.
So
we can only have 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I had built basically an adminium castle, and on the top I put some little crenellations on the sides, and then on each one I dropped lava. So around the whole castle it was just lava flowing down, and then on the inside I just filled in as much spots as I could with paintings. It looked horrible.
I kind of liked it.
Well, cool. It looked great.
Have you been to the library in the Shaftlands?
No.
Somebody made a library and all the walls are bookshelves. Like the whole place is made out of bookshelves, and then the outside of it looks like it's over near Cake Corporation, and the outside looks like giant book bindings. Like it looks like, giant books, and then you go inside and it's all libraries, and it's really impressive.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
Cool. Neat-o.
Yeah, I hope that wasn't built after, because we're going to have to roll back.
Yeah.
To the
and
16th,
everybody,
I believe.
Yeah, everybody who's listening, we're going to roll back the Shaft server. It's sad that we have to do that, but everything you do now is totally nihilistic. You might as well not even play.
Well, let's see. This week I haven't really been playing Minecraft because I've been working on the song for the music video that we're doing this weekend, and I did hop on the server a couple times, just to take a break and walk around and do stuff. This was, of course, before the griefing, but I don't really remember what I did. Oh yeah, one thing I did was I got a iTunes review that said, if you really read this, then start off in Spawn, take the sandy road and take a left and do this, and go up the tower and you'll see a wheat farm and a cactus, and it's in a sandstone tower. So go up there and plant a sign that says, "I do read the reviews." So I did that.
Oh, come on, man! You are going down a path of.
Yes.
I know. Now do you know how tempted I was to be like, go across the bridge and through the moat and over.
And I'm going to leave a sign there that says, "Eric, you're a moron."
So are you guys saying I shouldn't I should?
Eric,
because
if you really read these comments, I want you to go grief Brent's house,
Yeah.
and then I want you to shut down the server and log onto this server and grief somebody else's house.
Right.
Okay,
and
I
then leave
must
a
do
sign.
it to prove I read comments.
Right. So I guess I should set a limit, right? I should do everything.
Here's what I think you proved. Eric has now proved he reads all the comments, people.
Yes.
But he's not going to do your ridiculous things.
Right,
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
There
you.
you
Yes. Lay down the law,
Yes.
Eric. Come
Okay,
on.
okay. It
That's
has
how
to
it's going to
end.
be. It ends. It ends here. So don't
A
go
line
put
in the
something
sandstone.
Because I read all my comments too, and I get accused of not reading them. But I'm not going to do
Go and
what
prove yourself
Yeah, I'm not
worthy.
going to prove that I read them.
Yeah.
I do. I do read them all.
Well, the capper on it was when I did it, I did a screenshot and tweeted it out, and then I got a reply from Jax, the guy who sent me on this quest, saying, "That's the wrong tower, lol." I didn't even do it right.
Your sign is in another tower.
Oh well.
So maybe you should just start doing. Look, I'll do your silly stuff if you pay me $50.
Hey. Ooh.
yeah.
Yes.
Sponsor a comment.
Sponsor 3 episodes, and we'll go on your walkie quest on the Shaftlands.
Well, speaking of wonky quests, we'll get to that later. But so yeah, go on.
I think that's it, really.
How about you?
I played some this week and then got ready to come here, which was awesome. But I thought it was funny because I had been gone for a couple weeks, so I missed like the updates and everything.
Oh yeah.
So like I couldn't figure out the zombies just like hugging you. So like
Yeah.
I was like, this is weird. So then I like punched it until it then threw me off a cliff. So that wasn't good. But like then I just started like doing silly like skits with them in the middle. Like, I'm sorry, we can't be together. And
Yeah.
like, cause it's just funny that they look at you. And then when they catch on fire in the sun, they don't catch you on fire. So like I had one just burning right in front of me. So yeah, that left a lot of interesting comments I got from those from those ones. But yeah, I I made a video about the 404 challenge. So I just like kind of explored around it to see if
cool.
I would do it. So I think I'm going to for Mission of a Realm actually.
Oh, okay.
Do a series on the 404 challenge. But I died in like 45 seconds.
Oh, spoiler.
Beat my record.
But I didn't take anything with me. I just was going to look at what it looked like.
Oh, it says 404 hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hardcore. Yeah, that's where you go down there with no purpose or meaning, and you just wait and
see how long it takes you to die.
That there's one of those too. Well, evidently 45 seconds is my 404 hardcore standing.
Now, we've gotten a lot of 404 hardcore responses.
Yeah.
Really good ones, too.
Has anybody lasted any significant amount of time?
Let's see. Maz actually from I Am Sucks actually did a pretty good one, and he lasted a good while. I mean, not a long time, but
what's a while? I mean, like 30 seconds or a minute?
No, I think
like a couple minutes or something?
5-6 minutes maybe.
Oh, wow.
Oh, now I'm going to go home and do that.
Yes.
Oh,
404 hardcore.
I can at least jump around and hide for...
Well, the good news is if you run...
It's like in a corner and then you just have the timer going and I'm like, take that. I've been in here for 3 days.
One thing is, like, I imagine if you run immediately, I imagine the mobs start spawning, like, in real time. I imagine the map doesn't start with mobs having spawned.
I landed out of the waterfall, and as I was getting out of the waterfall, got blown up by.
Yeah, I had 2 creepers immediately there.
Wow.
And then like.
And as you're going down the waterfall, you hear zombies and stuff going off.
Yeah,
so.
but evidently I didn't go all the way down the waterfall. I thought that I did, but I guess I stopped too soon. Because someone was like, you didn't go to the end of it. Which
you'll know because you'll actually see the lava, like in the through the water. So then it's like, I need to get to the lava.
Yeah, I saw some lava, but they still said I wasn't far enough.
Oh, maybe I didn't get all the way down.
Yeah, maybe because see, I think we got to the same spot where you stop and then the lava's in the left-hand side. So they were like, "No, you didn't go all the way." And I was like.
That's actually
more.
That's actually how Maz died. When it's like he went down there and survived for so long, and then he's walking around with like half a heart, and he's just roaming around, and then he falls into some lava and kills himself.
That's awesome.
Oh,
well, awesome. I think that takes us to a section we like to call
Excavation Station.
So is there anything you want to do for Excavation Station?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay,
Wait,
tell it.
Is that where I make up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was telling Eric this yesterday. I think that when you kill things, you should get different resources depending on what you kill them with. So like
cool.
Like a cow. Sometimes you can only find a cow, and I can't find pigs, but I want some type of meat. So it's like maybe if you used a sword, you got a steak, but if you punched it, you got leather. Like something
or
cool.
if you punch it with a pork chop,
yeah,
you get something different.
Because evidently when you kill pigs with a pork chop, you get 2 pork chops back.
I think that was just luck, but
yeah. I think that would be pretty cool because it could translate over to like the mobs. Like if you killed them with something that was harder to kill them with, like you got something better.
Yeah.
Like it could even be like extra gunpowder or like, so then it's like, yes, I fought with my bare hands and then I got more of a prize.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, maybe if you beat up a cow with your bare hands, you get tenderized steak.
Yeah, like the steak just is already cooked because you did all the work.
If you use it with flint and steel and cooked steaks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that it would. Yeah, if you catch cows on fire, then you could just get a steak.
Yeah, beat it with a torch. Or something.
I don't know. I think that would be pretty neat.
I like it.
And I guess that kind of goes along too with since we're going out of order, it doesn't make as much sense. But we'll talk about achievements and news. And so mine today was an new achievement, maybe instead of item. So I was thinking like maybe you get an achievement for killing a creeper with just your bare hands without taking any damage.
Okay,
that would be so hard.
Yeah, that's what she said. But yeah, that is a little tough because you have to be close range.
Yeah. It would be
sneak
like,
that in there.
run up, punch, run back. Run up, punch, run back.
Yeah.
Run up, punch, run back.
So do we have any more, or do we just get the listener stuff?
Let's get. We're gonna do listener excavation station. I don't really have anything this week.
Okay.
Listener.
Oh, no. I meant
Excavation station.
What's going on today? What is wrong with us? We're still in excavation station, but from Isaac LJ, he wants torches on mine carts and boats, so you have lights while traveling.
I think that's an
Aw.
excellent idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Ooh, yeah. Headlights. Basically.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. Low beams and high beams.
Yeah.
Blinkers. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Glenn wants more doors. Gold doors, diamond, glass, bigger doors for things like castles. Also like drawbridges and trapdoors.
Trapdoors are
doors.
Trapdoors are good things.
Just don't make sliding glass doors, because I hate those. They always get off the track, and you gotta like oil them, and then get stuck. And
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
The only problem with trapdoors is they need to be clearly visible. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's a horrible trap.
Wait, yeah,
well, not for
yeah, it says like this is a trap. Don't
Well, I mean, but
It
if
has a
you,
sign that says Eric was here checking out that I really do read
But then you would-
comments.
yeah.
you know,
It's also a trap.
every house in the world would have a trapdoor over a lava pit. Every one.
Well,
That's
I-
kind of fun.
Yeah.
I think you should
Don't go in my
lightly.
house.
but what if you could disarm a trap or somehow detect it? I think
Yeah.
maybe that should be in the game too. Yeah.
Only if
Yeah.
you put in the griefer class as a class.
The griefer class.
Yeah, so they can go around and disarm the traps and then, blow up your
Oh
house.
yeah.
So
I
I
was
got to be a
thinking like
griefer
dwarfs.
to not be killed.
I think so.
That's ridiculous.
Well, the whole point of having a trap in your house is so people don't go into your house.
Or to kill mobs that try to come in your house.
Yeah, so
But
then
have a door.
so then
a
you-
door is good enough to keep that out.
People leave doors open.
Well, then not if you have a trap that they'll die if they leave your door open.
Wait, who disarms traps in D&D? Is it
Thieves.
Like
rogues and
thieves.
stuff like
Thieves
that?
and
Yeah,
rogues.
so it'd be kind of a rogue class, I
Yeah.
guess.
A griefer.
Yeah.
Isn't that what a griefer is? They go in and they steal stuff from you.
necessarily.
Backstab you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a griefer.
Not necessarily.
Next.
Gerald wants cow pie blocks that you can put into a furnace to make adobe blocks.
Is that-
That's what adobe is cow poop? I thought it was mud and clay.
Well,
I'm gonna Google.
Adobe.
when it doesn't rain or something, I don't know.
I did not know
Photoshop.
that.
Yeah, Photoshop blocks,
Yeah.
little, Flash blocks.
Yeah, well, After Effects. But yeah, cow pies. I don't know. Like poop blocks, really.
Yeah, more poop
Yeah.
blocks.
Yeah.
We're not going to argue with you there.
You want to read this one, Minecraft chick?
Or do you have a doc that you can see?
To be able to put other items inside of glass blocks to display it.
And what's that name?
Like a fish or a diamond. Oh,
You have to say it with like an Italian accent.
Zelago.
Yeah,
Zelago tells us.
Yes.
that'd be cool. So you can mount your fish or your diamond over your fake fireplace.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would
Well, I think it would be cool to put torches inside like diamond blocks or glass blocks too. Just little light sources.
Or griefers, like griefers'
You
heads.
display them. Like after you kick them out, you can keep their skin.
Put their heads on pikes around your spawn area. That'd be awesome.
I hear the lamentation of the women. Sorry. Had to go back to my Conan.
Friday. So next we got Reppins. Oh man, there's a 3 and a 1 and a 5 in his name.
R3P 1 in 5.
He wants cloth items, capes, mats, curtains, artwork, and wallpaper.
We have artwork, so
So
you
cloth.
can make that.
I guess artwork would be like a canvas. I'm thinking paper, but let's see, cloth. Okay, capes, mats. What else is cloth? Curtains. Yeah,
I think curtains would be cool.
Well, and we were talking about doing something with hide, so you can make some like teepees or
Oh, that's
something.
right.
But that's still a non-blocky thing. It'd just be
Yeah.
like we said, a pyramid.
So are
Yeah.
so are curtains. Like, how are you gonna make those?
yeah. They're just
Well,
blocks
easy.
for
They're
down,
it just like
It's got nice valance and some drapes. And
A rod. And,
I mean, you can
Yeah,
do a big one. I did a theater once. like an old Western theater, like a burlesque club. Like it was back in the, I don't know what map this was. It was one of our multiplayer maps. But if you do it big enough, you know, you can have a big red carpet. You know, I mean curtain and you know, and a stage and stuff. But I mean, you know, putting a curtain on a 2x2 window is not really a curtain. It's more of a I don't know.
I think you think of it more of like snow on top of a grass block, right? It would just maybe be half the block or whatever.
Yeah,
and go down
or
2
like
blocks or something.
Well, you know, a sign will stick itself on the side of something. You know, we talked about tapestries before.
All right.
Seems no different that you couldn't make a
curtain.
Yeah.
What size is that? Like, you know, I mean, like snow and a sign. It's not half, definitely.
No.
Yeah, it's like,
but it's
like
not
a
half.
sixth.
Is
It's
it
about a
half of
sixth.
half?
I don't think it's a full quarter.
No.
yeah, I think it's.
Is it a half of a
I
half
think it's
of a
about
half?
a sixth.
A sixth or something
Yeah.
like that? I'm sure there's a number that's in the wiki or something, but
Yeah.
just wondering.
And I'm sure somebody thinks it's really important besides you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know who doesn't think it's important is Joey, because Joey just wants blue stone, like redstone, but you would need a converter block to connect the two, so it could be faster than redstone. And maybe this is all not needed with the new, you know.
Lapis lazuli.
Well, what you could do with that is you could color your wiring so that you would know how you were wiring things.
Okay.
I actually think that dyeing your redstone might be kind of cool. Because what that would
that's
let you
nice.
do is pay attention to how you've got stuff wired.
Right. Yeah, not bad. Instead of putting it on colored
I want
blocks.
to read the next one. I like
You wanna
that
read the next one?
Yeah.
All right.
Who's that?
Blue tack duck.
It is. Very good. Can you read?
Yeah. They say to take photos in game and then be able to put them on the walls in game, which I think
yeah.
would be cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because like if you were on a server with your friends, you'd like smile.
Yeah.
Then you'll like be that person that like likes to take pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, don't go over his house again. He's gonna make me look at the whole wall of pictures I had to be in.
Here's the one where
Yeah.
we were
Like he-
3 and.
Like Notch, you know, like I got a picture of me and Notch in my little house, you know, when he visited the server.
And
Yeah.
this is when me and Eric visited the giant screw, and here's
Yeah.
when we went to the airport, and
Yeah,
this is
I
the
think
time we
it would-
died in lava.
It could be really fun and it could be really creepy.
Yeah.
So you could go
Right.
either way with that.
Lots of-
maybe they would-
lots
Here's
of-
me looking in the window.
I know, lots of pictures of her in her house from right outside the window.
Here's when you were smelting something.
from under the bed.
Maybe it could be a digital frame too, so it's so you wouldn't have like 40. You just
It kind of like does transitions between the photos.
Yeah.
Nice.
Or like maybe your day photo and your night photo.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it just switches with the time.
I like this idea.
Yeah, I think
Must
it would
be
be
in there.
fun.
I'm all for it.
Foips wants pickup carts. They would be carts that picks up items as it ran over them.
Well, that's
Oh
interesting.
yeah, that's good. That's good because stuff like that just stops your cart and it's really annoying. Yes.
Well, maybe if they just made it where it wouldn't stop your cart. Like maybe the carts you could put a cow
oh, I
thing
see.
on the front.
So you don't
so it
ride
just
it.
knocks it off the edge or something.
Oh, okay. Or you just set it up.
This
as a
sounds like
pickup
something
cart
you
and
might
just-
want to do with like a automatic like grinder cart pickup, right? You
Yeah.
got your grinder that drops it down onto the tracks, and then your cart goes around and picks it up and stuff. Having to get out, it would just pick it
Yeah.
up and put it in a chest or something.
Ooh.
Yeah. Make sure it's clear. Because there's nothing worse. It's like you take a long trip and then you lose a momentum because there's some crap in the middle of the road. And now what do? You know,
Yeah.
you have no boost, so you just
kinda
kind of get
get-
off and keep walking.
Yeah.
You know?
Stupid walking.
Stupid walking.
So Kurt wants sandbags. He wants easily removable half-block high sandbags that act like fences.
Sandbags. So like war style, like trench,
I guess.
you know?
I mean, the only thing I can really think is like, you know, like something that you throw down real quick and it doesn't take any time to dig it up.
It's like if
Okay.
you're working with water and stuff, you can
Yeah.
walk it off real quick,
Yeah.
maybe, or
Yeah.
lava even.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe if you're
I don't know.
building
Temporary
like
stuff?
an
Lava
underwater
sandbags
house or
would probably
something.
turn into glass bags, though.
Yeah. Obsidian bags, and now they're really
Yeah.
heavy to pick up.
And what were you saying that I totally talked over you for?
I don't know.
It was something important, I'm sure.
Yes, it was super important.
It was something
It's
about
Friday.
Was it as important as what Ping Pong 1109 wants?
No, it's not.
Because he wants spleefing blocks.
Okay. I think that's an excellent idea.
So, what would that be?
I guess
block
it would
that-
be special blocks for like a spleefing arena.
Yeah, I think it should be a block that is one you can break with any implement in the same amount of time. It should be a one-hit thing with your fist, and any tool destroys it the same.
Like netherrack with a diamond, like an axe.
Yeah.
Like one hit.
Yeah. And then maybe also you have it set up so that it does an automatic fill. So like if you've got a hole and you set it down and you hit it, it'll go and
Yeah, I need to
And
But
refill
maybe maybe they could even detect when only one person is left on the thing, and then it would refill
yeah.
automatically.
That would be
That's
cool.
Would that be useful?
That would be useful, but that might be a little hardcore.
But you can use snow because that's only one hit.
Yeah, I don't remember. There was some reason I wasn't using snow. I tried using ice, and of course I forgot that it automatically,
water.
it pours and turns into water. Some people were like, pshink, and then, it's just a bunch of water.
true.
I tried Lightstone because I thought it would be cool because it
That's
breaks
neat.
pretty quick too. But then of course people deliberately jumped down and started picking up all the Lightstone that I had on the ground so they can
People are underneath. They're like, yes, another one fell.
yeah, exactly. So dirt just seems to be the easiest thing.
Yeah.
I tried wool. I thought that
Oh
would be
man,
fun.
wool takes too long.
I know.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good idea.
Yeah. But I love the sound
Yeah,
it
what are you
makes
gonna do
when you
next?
walk.
Obsidian? Just like the worst
Maybe.
spleef match in the world.
Maybe. I have noticed something though. People keep building these spleef arenas, and they don't put walls at the edges. And so let's say you're playing spleef and you're knocking out blocks. You can just easily sort of walk over onto the ground that's like normal. You know what I mean? Like, and then run back into the arena. I really feel everybody who builds spleef arenas, there needs to be walls so people can't just casually, walk off onto the safe ground.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, surround the edge with lava pools. So if they do try to jump off this,
I don't think that's where we need to go with this. But hey, I don't want to silence your voice, man.
thanks. Thanks. So put lava around the edge of the spleef arenas. I think that'd be cool.
First, you have to jump over the lava to get into the spleef arena. That
Ooh,
could
yeah.
eliminate like half the players.
Like a little obstacle course. You have to win. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that too.
I
Very
like
nice.
Ptolemy's idea. We need spikes, So if you're a big cheater and you walk out of the edge of the arena, you get spiked.
Yeah, like
Because
spikes.
that's nicer than
Lava? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
get-
want to silence you over here.
Thanks.
But you
Thanks.
get
Spikes
like,
are way better than
spiked.
lava. Spikes are such a better
I would
idea.
rather die by lava.
Thank you.
Than
Why?
getting
Thank you.
spiked through the foot.
Well, yeah, but okay.
Spikes are for griefers.
Then
We
you-
put their heads
Hey, now.
on them.
Except the spikes would be cool if you got stuck there, so then everyone could make fun of you.
Well, see, here's the
You
thing.
are cheating.
Well, no, let's say you step out onto the spikes, you take damage, and it's like, ouch, okay? And you go immediately back into the arena, right? Well, okay, if you do that on lava, you're burning for a while. Your game is ruined. Spikes are better than lava
think that's okay.
every day of the week.
I think that's okay. Okay, so we don't have the guy who
die.
sent this in, but he wants shears. So everybody take credit for it in the chat room because I'm sure it was your idea, and it was you would use shears and you'd get more wool from sheep when using them.
Okay,
That would be cool.
I think that's legitimate.
Okay. Yeah. A little wool tool. Wool tool? Yeah. I like wool tools.
Okay, next.
Next. Jack Rapley says armor that makes you take less damage or no damage from TNT. So a little blast shield, some sort of like bomb.
Kevlar.
Yeah, Kevlar kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Maybe also makes you immune to arrows or something too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just PvP people shooting arrows. Or actually skeletons, I guess.
Well, I think if you were making yourself immune to TNT, you shouldn't really be immune to anything else. I think that's a good enough benefit all on its own.
Oh, yeah. Well, it needs a downside too.
Yeah.
Well, it needs to wear out.
You walk slower.
Walk slower.
Yeah,
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. So there's no outrun.
And maybe you look like the kid from Christmas
Right.
Story,
Yeah. I can't move my arm. I can't move my arm. Yeah.
So Wolf has a terrible idea.
Well, let me preface this.
This is a terrible idea.
Before you say this, the reason why it's in here is because we actually get this one quite a bit. And so I finally caved and said, okay, well, I'll put it in the show.
Yeah.
And
So-
we'll talk about how crappy it is.
This-
I like it.
Do you want to go over this idea, Minecraft Chick?
Yes. Wolf wants to do random forest fires.
Now, why don't you tell me why that's a bad idea?
No, I was saying that I kind of like it. Well, because I mean, it would just be kind of funny, like you're walking along and you're like cutting down a tree, and then all of a sudden, like it bursts into flames. Like that would add an aspect of like,
And then it burns
imminent
down the
danger.
village.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
see. I think we've got to watch out for you and Satori.
the other-
Y'all have this like little griefing edge that you don't want people to know
The
about.
other day, I was like, I didn't have any resources and I was trying to find stuff, so I ran back to my house and I had no coal, so all I had was the netherrock, and I used it. I was like using flint and steel and setting it on fire as lighting. But like, so I went down in this cave and I was using it, and then I came up from the cave and like the entire forest had caught on fire from like an ember. And like,
Is this the griefing that guy was talking about? On
no!
Twitter?
Oh my gosh! Yes, Wolf 21 and I got accused of griefing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was.
But yeah,
Big drama.
so I don't know. I think it would be interesting if like then everyone would have to carry like a fire extinguisher. You'd have to have a bucket of water
Yeah.
at all times. Like, so if something caught on fire, you would have to be able to put it out. But it
yeah.
should be that you could put it out with one bucket of water.
Right.
Not that
Some
it would
easy
just
way,
like something where it would trigger it all to
You should be able to aim your water. That is one thing I think. Like if there's a
Yeah.
fire, you should be able to point your bucket of water at it and
add
put
it
it
and
out.
throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the chat room,
Go back to excavation station.
Mick Lee said lightning could cause the forest fires.
Well, that's just it. I actually
be
think
cool.
random forest fires might not be bad if there was lightning and the rain inhibited the spread of the burn.
Ooh.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if you got random forest fires, but it was raining, and so they were slow in spreading, and then when the rain stopped, the forest fire went away.
Yeah, it would-
That might not be as bad.
I think I'd have to take it one step further too. I think they need some kind of detection on the chunks and be able to say, you know, this chunks, they don't connect to any sort of structure. And so, yeah, let a forest fire happen. And then now when you walk into this biome that has a forest fire, it's actually something kind of cool. Maybe it's easy to get charcoal from the burnt trees, and there's some other blocks. It kind of goes along with the asteroid thing, you know, if
Yeah.
hits the earth in a missing chunk, it doesn't affect your world except for it makes something cool that you actually have a reason to go out searching the rest of the world. And
Yeah,
looking
I
for
like
stuff.
the idea of it going more slowly, because that's what, like, by the time I walked up from being in the cave for only like a second, everything was on fire, and just in every direction things were burning. So
CoStar has a great idea along a similar vein. He got an idea that he says would be really rad. He says that your crafting bench should just randomly explode periodically.
Nice. So it's like, is Koa griefer too, or are we just adding
Yeah,
to this
I
list
think-
of
I think we
people
are.
that
I'm
like things
totally
to be
not
destroyed?
a griefer.
So, okay, we actually got through all the excavation stations that we have in the dog for once. Now we have like 4 billion still in email that we just haven't put in here,
Yeah.
along with 100 phone calls we'll be getting to next week. 150 now.
like
So
that.
let's
Wait, hold
talk
on,
about some
150
news.
more.
Let's do that.
From the Minecraft Daily, news and updates.
Today, in the Minecraft world, we've got something special for you. What is that, wolves?
Wolves!
They're so cute.
They are. We heard a couple weeks ago that
Oh
there would
my
be
gosh.
dogs. I believe in GDC, Notch said there would be dogs in an update, and now I guess the dog is actually a wolf. Is that correct? Perhaps?
Well,
Yeah, I would say so, because it goes out and kills cows for you and stuff. So
yeah.
Besides, that's a way cooler pet.
Yeah.
You can have a
totally.
dog,
Right.
but like I have a wolf,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they shake off when they get in the water.
Yeah.
which is the Wait, last night I was watching the video of the wolves for the first time. I know, I've like been behind on Twitter or something. I don't know. So I'm watching it, and as I'm watching it, like Wes is like, they're evil killing machines or something. And it was right as the little wolf like shook off and all the water went, and it was like the sweetest little animal. I'm like, what are you talking about? But then I saw it kill the cow, and it did kind of make it not as sweet. I was like,
That shake to get the water, to get the water off his back. That's to get the blood out of his fur after he slaughters you and all your friends.
And then if he sits there, he'll just sit down, plop, and then if you stare at him, his head will just kind of like go sideways, kind of rotate to one angle.
Cute and then really cute.
Like it's trying to understand what you're thinking.
It's kind of like the Chucky doll. It's kind of cute, and then he goes on a killing spree.
But if
it's like you want to be on his good side.
Yeah.
If you don't have a skeleton bone to give them, do they kill you?
I don't know. But I can.
Like,
yes, and then they eat you.
If you're taming them with that means they're wild. So wouldn't they kill you otherwise? Like, we're not friends until I give you something.
If I have wolves, I will not be going to sleep in a bed because I will wake up with wolves gnawing on my face. I know it.
On your face instead of nicely curled up next to you.
Yeah,
like,
no, they're not.
I love
they're
you,
not,
master.
Yeah, no.
You wake up, they're just like
that.
looking at you.
They get their blood all over your pillows and stuff.
They're like, stop killing the cows while I'm sleeping.
Well, luckily the bed's already red.
Oh, okay. That's
so,
not bad.
Oh yeah, we should change that. There, exclamation station.
Yeah, let us dye that.
I had made a nice little pink wool bed, and now I have a real bed, and I'm like.
Did you just keep your pink one anyway?
Yeah.
Because it was pink?
Because I've only put my bed outside.
Oh, little outdoor bed.
I do think you should be able to dye your bed. I think you should be able to color it.
I think right-clicking it should make you go to sleep unless you have dye in your hand.
Then it should just change it that color.
Then it should change you and your bed into the color.
Yes, it changes your skin and your hair.
Yeah.
That would be kind of
the
funny.
color of the wolf's blood.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If you
I don't want to silence y'all's opinion.
But it would be kind of funny if you could tag people with colors.
Oh, nice.
Like,
We covered that. We did the paintball idea.
Just for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
And so there is a video that Jeb put out of the wolves. If you have not seen it yet, you're living under a rock.
Thanks,
we will
thanks. I saw it last night.
We will put it, but you've seen it now, so that's good. We will put it in the show notes. The other cool thing they're talking about doing is Notch is talking about achievements. Now, I thought it was interesting that he says that there's other people there at Mojang that don't like achievements, and so they're trying to balance to make it where they will like it, and they don't want to do things that are chore based, like chop down 1,000 trees and get an achievement. They mentioned it would be more things like riding off a cliff on a pig.
So real achievements, not just grinding.
Yeah.
Like stamina involved.
Yeah.
Like
eat 8,000 loaves of bread.
Yeah. Or even walk a certain distance. Walk, 5,000 meters or something. I don't know.
There better be an achievement for building a 300 wide disc of stone in the sky.
You just crashed the server. Achievement for Wes.
Yes.
Achievement.
Crashing the server. Woohoo!
So we of course are kind of adding to excavation stations. Send in your ideas for some cool achievements.
Yes, that's cool.
Yes, we want achievements.
I don't know about this achievement thing because you don't get anything out of it. So then it's just creating a generation of braggers.
Yeah.
Kind of like the way it is now, where people build things for no reason whatsoever and then brag about them.
Pretty much.
It's one of those things you would think that
fun.
it would not be fun and cool, but once you do it, it's actually kind of rewarding just to say, hey, I've achieved this thing. And that's how I find games. I was kind of distraught about having achievements that didn't really mean anything, and then after it happened, I was kind of like, oh, this is actually kind of a neat little side thing that it's a personal achievement. It really doesn't have anything to do with the game itself.
Well, I do like the idea of having things that you can do on the side. It's like side quests.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, well, I'm kind of bored. What achievement have I not done yet? And that's kind of a cool idea. The achievements that frustrate me are the ones where I just have to do something over and over again until I get lucky, you know, like fishing up Mr. Pinchy.
Yeah. Now, one thing that I kind of have an issue with it is they say just keep in mind that because you can design your own levels and run your own servers, people will be able to cheat with achievements and stats. So it's kind of like, you know, now you don't really, you know, because achievements is kind of a measurement between you and someone else. You know, hey, I've got 8,000 points and, you know, they only have 10 or something. And it's like, well, I must have been playing longer or whatever.
Right.
Now it's like, will it really matter?
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I guess you're really should be probably only concerned with your friends. You know, your friends that don't cheat, that you know that don't cheat, you know.
So Wes is out of this list.
This actually becomes the whole thing of trust now. It's really trust achievements.
Trust achievements.
But if
I trust you enough to think that you are telling me the truth?
Yeah.
But on a global scale, it'll be really skewed because somebody's going to try to cheat to get to the top of the list of the global, everybody in the world playing Minecraft list, you know. So I would just ignore that list.
No, I bet we will see maybe plugins that are like, you know, track achievements just on your server and can kind of...
Yeah.
That would be more interesting to me because then it's just like, here's our achievement list on the Shaftlands.
Oh, yeah, and then let everybody know on the server when someone gets an achievement.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Huster Collie killed that one.
So, yeah, that's cool.
By the way,
I'm hyped.
If you guys are listening to the show and you are free on Sunday and you are not dropping by our chat room, you're missing some comedy gold. We have a whole chat room full of people right now, and they are chatting up and having a great time, and you should be here live.
Definitely.
Okay, so we are running a tight show today because we've got to get out and film the rest of this video. Yes. So we only have about like 10 more minutes or so.
Well, let's do this. Let's hold on to listener contributions for next week and get through some sightings because there was some cool stuff. And
we do want to talk just a little bit about next week as well.
Yeah. All right then.
Sightings.
It's so beautiful. Oh my God. It's so intense.
All right. Okay.
So intense.
Sightings.
So, what is this first thing?
This is something out of Freefer sent this in. It's an article out of Rock Paper Shotgun about the chain world. I don't know if you've heard about it. Well, I know you have because I talked to you about it last night. But
I know you've heard about it, but have you?
But the chain world idea was, and this is kind of in a nutshell because I kind of glossed over the article a little bit, but it's basically there's a game of Minecraft on a flash drive, and it's scripted that when you die, that it will erase your game and then basically restart that game with just your stuff, and you've got to give it to someone else. So then you can no longer play that game. But the next person can then play the game and then continue on from where you left off. And it was an experiment. And apparently they auctioned off the drive. And so I guess the controversy is that it's like none of us will probably ever have the chance to play it. It's all going to be in like the elite and
for it. I mean, they picked like some stars to some people,
like Will Wheaton,
to play it, and then they auctioned off like being able to play it before so and so, but after so and so, you know. And I mean,
cool.
I'm 50-50 on it because I mean, I think that they're using. If it was just somebody making money, you know, that would be one thing. But as a charity thing, I don't have a problem with the, you know, rich and celebrity demographic being able to do this thing. I mean, I would like to see the code for it available for other people.
Yeah, like, so we could start our own.
Yeah, right? Like if you wanted to do it for you and your friends, you could do a chain world for your friends. But as, you know, a singular thing that is, you know, walking around and nobody else can, that doesn't seem very cool to me. But as something that's used to raise money for charity, that's not, I don't think that's bad.
Yeah.
So we'll link to that article so you can read about it more.
Cool, and there's a cool song this week, Love the Way You Mine. This is a parody of Eminem, Love the Way You Lie. So Love the Way You Mine featuring MC Hot Josh and Satori Love. And it is a cool song. I helped them with the remastering of it, and it's just a really cool. It's awesome. I've always loved the original too, and Hot Josh can rap very well, and Satori has an awesome voice. So anyway, it's just a really cool song. They're working on a music video, so we'll link to that.
It should be out tonight, so by the time this is released, it should be available.
Very cool. So look in the show notes for that. Also, what is this Baby Animal mods? Oh wait, I did this Baby Animals mod. I should just tell you to go check this out. It's basically you have babies. They can grow up and they can befriend you, and they're so cute, tiny little baby pigs and sheep. Anyway, you check it out. Also, Epic Death Wing.
Will the wolves kill them?
And they shake their fur.
Yeah,
and they cock their head at you.
Then the wolves can eat your baby pig.
And then if you feed them after midnight, they turn into gremlins and kill you.
Yes, they do.
Turn into creepers.
The Epic Death
little
Wing
baby
is cool.
creepers. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, look at the cute little blew
off my
Cupid
hand.
creeper.
Are we gonna see some like creeper fireworks for 4th of July? That'd be fun.
Oh man, I hope so.
Oh, that would be cool. Like a catapult. You just launch the creepers into the air
And then
they
bang.
explode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
You dye them before they go. So
yeah.
So it's like a pink
So I think
firework.
it's funny y'all all took this in gameplay, and I'm talking about in real life. I want to see some fireworks that are little creepers that I light and throw, and they blow up.
So the Epic Death Wing, if you play World of Warcraft, the Bigs made this really cool Death Wing, and the dragon.
It's a big dragon,
and it is
should make
massive
that
and
sound.
very freaking cool. Also, Welsh Pixie is back, and she keeps making crazy videos. This one is Minecraft Strikes Back, and it is the lightsaber duel between Luke and Darth, and it is pretty funny. It's actually right at a minute long. It's pretty short, and the ending is pretty funny. I don't want to tell you what it is because it'll ruin it, but definitely check that out. It's a nice set too, very nicely done. And lastly here, or almost lastly, the underwater city of Lumina Nocturnale. This is amazing. It's a rather long video, but it is a lot to soak in, and it is an underwater city done very well. It is massive. It is one of the best creations I've seen yet, really. I mean, this is really impressive work. And lastly,
we got here a mob automatic mob sorter.
Yeah.
It's one of the things where you can pick which mob you want the items from, kind of grinder-esque thing.
yeah, very nice.
So it's a video on how to do that.
Oh, I think I saw that one. The one where it has the 2 doors and you drop one of them down. And was it the record farmer?
No,
Okay.
it's different from that.
Okay.
Different from that. So, and this is from Aquasan.
Yeah,
So we'll link to that as well.
very high tech.
Now we've got a lot of calls, but like we said, next weekend everybody's going to be doing the Minecraft weekend, or the weekend of Minecraft. We'll be doing a couple hours on Sunday. You're going to be doing a couple hours Saturday night. Maybe we'll work in some cross streaming action between all the different folks involved, because there's a ton of people involved with it. It's going to be awesome fun all weekend long. We'll put the website in the show notes, because I forget what it is. Is it just weekend of Minecraft?
Yes.
.com?
.net or something. We're great, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is where you come to get all the information.
This is where you go to the show notes and click the link.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a bumper.
Well, we
we're
do
not
for
doing
next
that.
week.
Really?
Yeah, we've run out
We
of
got
time.
3
actually.
minutes. We can do these in 3 minutes.
We've got 3 minutes to thank our sponsors at Audible. Audible.
Yeah, so we got a short show this
.com.
week. So what you need to do after you get done with this is go pick up a free book from us and from Audible at audibletrial.com/The Shaft. It's you get a free book, audio book. There's a ton of stuff to choose from. I know I love it. I know everybody that I know that has had it loves it.
Yeah, you can get it on the iPhone, the Kindle, the Android, you name it. It's on all the devices. And plus, you can listen to samples. You can go to whatever book you want and, and just sample it. Hit play, and then it'll just pick some random chapter and it'll start reading it to you. So you can get a feel of do I really want to listen to this guy for 80 hours? No, he sounds like a robot. I'm going to go to the next one. But there's a lot of really good readers on there. I recommend this. So, and you should go to audibletrial.com/The Shaft.
And that you're also helping support the show.
Yes, big time.
Yeah.
And that is it. And we are going to go back to filming this crazy music video.
Yes.
Minecraft Chick is all dolled up, and we need to get our makeup on as well. Are we wearing makeup for this show? No, we're not.
We are, but unfortunately we've got on masks that hide all our makeup.
That's true.
Yeah, you guys have the easiest jobs ever.
Yeah.
We do.
By the way, they have the Hunger Games on Audible. Everybody should. They're making a movie of it.
Oh yeah.
And and the Hunger Games is available on Audible. Excellent little book.
Nice. Very nice.
Near, future post-war kind of thing.
People keep telling me to read that.
Yeah, it's good. Suzanne Collins.
Well, now you can just listen to it instead of reading it.
Yes, I do have Audible books.
Hates reading.
I do. I hate reading, but I love just being read to.
When I was a wine salesman, what I would do is
read me a story.
Well, when I was a wine salesman, I spent all day in my car, and what I would do is I would put a book on tape in my car, and I would drive around and listen to it.
Yeah.
And it made my day go by like that.
Yeah.
And so,
perfect. Awesome.
So awesome. Thanks, guys, for tuning in for another show. We love you guys and everything you do. So come back next week.
Mm-hmm. Woo. Follow Brent Copeland on Twitter. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Wait, everyone do it. Bye.
Bye.
Congratulations, you made it through The Shaft alive. See show notes and leave comments for this episode at theshaft.deadworkers.com. Send questions, comments, and audio to theshaft@deadworkers.com or leave us a voicemail at 256-812-1010.
Hello, I'm calling about the Dead Workers Party Network, the live podcast involving one of the forum admins. I just wanted to say that you guys are doing a great job, and I like how everything's going so far. So keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Wait, am I doing the right?
I sometimes change
I think you do jazz hands. Some spirit fingers.
Dead Workers Party Network. Kids will do anything for The Shaft.